When I was younger, it was funny because when I was like 12, 13, 14, I would look at older people and they would seem so sad to me. Like when I was 13, I'd look at someone who was 30 or 35 and I'd be like, you poor thing. Man, it must really suck to be 30 or 35, to be old like that and to like have to wear suits and not and look older and I thought it seemed like death's door to me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. The idea of being older, an older person, even if you like be 40, 45, it is like, man, how can anyone? Why don't people just like jump off a cliff once they stop looking 18? That was my mindset when I was like 12, 13 years old. That aging would just be this terrible thing. The funny thing that I'm realizing now that I'm not really old, but I'm 27, so I'm kind of in between looking like a teenager and looking like an older person, when you age, you don't necessarily want to be the ages that you were before. It's like, I'm actually okay with being older. It's like, and I think when I turn 30, I'm going to be okay with not being 25, not being 20, not being 18. And when I turn 35, I'm going to be okay with not being 30, not being 25 anymore. It's like, you get to the ages, and I think you're actually kind of ready to not be the ages you were before, which is kind of a funny thing about life. Because that's totally not what I expected as a kid. I think I expected as a kid that, you get old and it's just like, that's it. The fun times are over. Okay, it's been Sesame Street's 50th, 40th anniversary, whatever it is, for like 5 days. Every day I log into Google and I see a new Sesame Street picture and I'm like, what day is the actual anniversary? Because it can't be the 40th anniversary of Sesame Street for a week.